Sometimes victories can be Pyrrhic, but in the case of the Democrat and conservative Republican victory in voting down Trump's proposed Obamacare changes, they can be worse. They can be totally and completely self-defeating, as they are in this case for all of those that voted against this very good bill. Start with the Democrats. What they're going to get out of this is Obamacare. It's going to sit there on the statute books, in effect, with nothing to change it for another year or so. And during the course of that, it's going to fall apart, visibly in front of everybody. Everybody who thinks they're covered under it is going to find that they can't get any care from it, and it's going to become a laughingstock in the country, a point of anger and fury and rage, perhaps more than laughter. Because as the risk pool becomes worse and worse, insurance companies have to charge higher premiums, higher deductibles. That drives people out of the system and makes the risk pool even worse. And the Democrats have voted, essentially, to continue this process straight on until the ultimate death of Obamacare, when the death spiral reaches down all the way to zero. And Trump isn't going to lift a finger to save it. In fact, what Trump will do is hasten its death by doing things like not advertising for new people to join, not enforcing the tax penalty that requires that you have insurance, and not issuing a steady stream of propaganda, totally false, about how great the program is. This program is on its way to dying. And if it dies, all those people will in fact be without health care. And the Democrats will be unable to provide it. And at that point, when there's scorched earth, it won't be that hard to pass a replacement for Obamacare. Now, the other half of the coalition that voted against this, the conservative Republicans, the so-called Freedom Caucus, they also slit their own throats, because it is totally up to the president as to whether he chooses to govern based on his own party's votes or based on a coalition with the other party. And the threat always is that he will not wait to see if he can get a majority of his own caucus or unanimity in his own caucus to back the bill so that he can pass it on the floor using only Republican votes. That instead he'll cross the aisle and negotiate with Democrats and come up with a package they both can live with, just like Bill Clinton did on the welfare reform bill. And Trump is threatening to do that. And that really would undermine the power of the conservative Democrats, of the conservative Republicans, because Trump could cobble together a majority from the center. So these are both self-destructive votes, but know one thing, that in the next year or two, Obamacare is going to be replaced, and the replacement will probably look very much like the bill they just rejected. Thanks for watching.